as inside this vault you have also found signs of either a sect of worshippers, some clergy, cult, you're not sure exactly what, of the Black Lord, the Lord of Tyranny, Lord of Subjugation, and Proud Strength, the Black Lord, or in other words, known as Bane. Aside of that, you found some rooms that have magic energy surrounding them, barriers. Yes, the Black Lord is the title. Bane is how it's called in the Forgotten Realm. Pretty much the same date. You have found some magical barriers that keep some rations and other items that might be useful. They keep rations, reliquaries, even some elixirs, potions, and what have you. On the overlook where you found the spyglass, you also found a star map that pretty much pinpointed a certain location or a certain star, yet Nautilus was not exactly sure of which one was that. I think the supplies, as I said, were in perfect condition, though most people over here have been missing. You have not seen a single soul. You found a diary at the very end that read, paste it, probably. Just so you know, Madeline, the vault is divided into 3 sections, and I'll explain how they are while. This is the text, the diary. Madeline, I'll move you a little bit here so I can explain how the different angles work. This is where level 1 ends of this vault. On the left side, you can see a little bit lower. From here, it is a 60-foot drop on the ground to the water. From the next level, it is a 40-feet drop to the ground, and it is about 50 feet if you want to climb this the wall, the cliff. And the next one is directly on the opposite side, and it is quite good into the water. You have seen a shadow, a very big shadow, lurking inside the water, but you have not been able to identify what creature is there. If I say, it got people terrified.
Yeah, especially for things you don't know. So I don't suppose we've ran into a black gauntlet yet. I mean, I don't know if they mean like a black gauntlet as an item or if the black gauntlet is a person.
You have not met a single person in here, and since you know that yourself, Madeline, I'm okay with knowing it as well. Black Gauntlet is a title, the Church of the Black Lord. So
Yeah,
it
sure.
refers to a certain human, holds a very high rank.
I'm guessing, have we gone? So I assume we've gone through this door, and that's how we got in. But we haven't gone through this one yet.
You have gone through the. Let me check. Oh, you have gone through every single room in this place. The only room that you have not really checked is a room with a grave that's a little bit to the south here. The party was thinking maybe the grave and see what there is inside it, or if they should not serve the dead.
And I think that we should go check it out, because who knows what could be in that thing, and who knows who could stumble into this place unexpected, maybe just looking for shelter from a storm, and suddenly be set upon by a demonic, undead weirdo.
I'd be more interested. They found this place looking for shelter.
They would have they would have had to get through the water elemental, and the traps, and the armor.
We killed all those.
We didn't kill them. We didn't kill the traps.
I crippled it a little bit.
Well, it still has a few bolts, doesn't it?
I mean, it does have a point, but you know, they were able to survive the armors. I'm sure they could survive a few bolts. Well, I'm all for investigating it, but maybe we should take a quick breather just to, a quick little pick-me-up to make sure we're ready for it. I mean, with our luck, there's probably something in there that's as willing and ripe to fight as everything else here.
A swift reminder, if I remember correctly, Hearth and someone else has an obsidian skull that was taken out of these creatures, these stone cares. They have an obsidian skull in the middle of them, and Hearth was able to identify that it's some sort of source or the brain of the construct that still has the memories of the one that was trapped. Over a short rest, you can try and gather information.
I think I might have picked the other one up because I think
I remember you finished 2 of them. You have access to those.
I'm just gonna sort of look to the group and say I'm going to. I'll be back in a moment. I need to go. I'm gonna go look around for a moment.
Oh, don't go far, Nautilus.
Don't worry, I'm just going down the hall a little.
All right.
Don't worry. If I need your help, I'll make a really loud noise.
I understand. He needs a moment, guys.
Scream, girl. Yes.
When Nautilus goes away, Pendler will say, "Is your friend all right?"
He's dealing with some things. There's been a little bit of questioning of his faith and all that, and well, he's just going through a time of his life. He's changing a bit. It's kind of like a rite of passage, you could say. And some of that we support him through, and some of that he just needs time for himself. That's what friends are for.
You know him better than me, obviously, being the outsider to this particular set of individuals, but when I saw you from far ahead on the other side of the waterfall, it seemed like the fiend did something to him. Just keep an eye out for your friend.
Oh, of course. I mean, the fiend, as you say, was trying to do something to all of us. It was pretty bad, but definitely we'll watch out. I hope he wasn't infected with a disease or anything. He doesn't have any spots.
There are worse things than diseases. Valen, you said your name was correct.
That's right.
Valen, there were things than diseases. Fiends might be powerful in nature and have many tricks under the sleeves. Just keep an eye out for if your friend is behaving not as he usually is.
I'm not sure if you've noticed yet, but we're a pretty interesting group. I think if any of us acted normal, that would be a warning.
That's true. Everyone here is a little weird.
For that, I refer to your job. For what's normal for the Triton.
Oh, for taking a short rest, Arthur being in this room, seeing if he can do that Arcana check, see if he can get the secrets from the skull he has.
Okay, it is a pretty high check that you will have to make. If you need help, you can ask anyone that has arcane powers as well to give you an aid act. Or if you want to do it by yourself, free to do so as well.
By arcane powers, you mean proficiency in Arcana, right?
No. Just be an arcane. Valen, Talios, Hearth, all of them are arcane casters.
Okay. Right.
The whole group.
No, because you and me are divine, I think. I think that's technically.
Madeline and Nautilus, both of them are divine casters.
Okay.
That's the case. I'm gonna take the short rest, but I'm gonna move over to the other side of the door. Just keep an eye out for Nautilus.
Alright. Just assume. I guess it'll be Valen or Talia's helping me with.
You can give it a try.
So you pick both the skull. Wow, that is a lot.
There we go. Okay.
Well,
Okay. You ought to make a question on the creature, and you will get a response from its psyche, its memory.
What happened to the people that once lived here?
So, after taking some time, Harth and Talius both try to use their magic to kind of start up or jog up the energy inside the mechanism, the obsidian skull. After quite a while that you're resting and you're trying this, Harth, you manage to stabilize with your powers and with the help of Talius. You manage to stabilize it, and while it's from the skull, the eyes flare up with this red color. You ask the question, and you hear inside your head, gave life against the one that kept. They all went dead, so nobody else may enter.
Okay, you're cutting out a bit there, but what I think I get the answer is that they all gave their lives to keep something inside here, to keep that something from getting out.
Correct. They went further in, is what they said, to levels 2 and 3, probably. By that.
Alright. I'll just share that bit of information with the party. Level 2 or level 3 is where we're going to find more answers.
Nautilus, did you want to do something? Because I saw that you went away.
yes. I'm just kind of gonna leave the closed door almost ajar, and I'm gonna say, "You're obviously following me. I don't know if you're in this room or not, but what's your angle?"
Methvin will appear into the corner near you. Let me summon her. And as she appears, shrouded with her wings, she tells, I just don't want travelers like you to fall victim to whatever scheme this person is pulling on you.
Right. I'm not dull enough to know that you're not scheming as well. You wouldn't have wanted to come here without a reason. And if you just wanted to kill someone, or me, you would have done it already. You need us for something.
I came here with you to explore the vault, though I might have tried to parlay my way and deceive you. My objective is still the same, to make sure that nothing gets out of this vault. Nothing that shouldn't be.
Can I insight check that?
Sure. I assume that's an 8.
Yeah, that's an 8. So I don't have advantage.
Yep. So it is impossible to read, and obviously her female appearance and her flirtatious looks kind of deceive you and make it almost impossible for you to read, as she's not charming you, but is definitely deceiving you with her appearance, so as you are not able to read her.
So if you just wanted to help someone, you were obviously trying to stop people from going into this vault, or at least trying to stop whatever's inside. You don't serve the Black Warden, do you? Or the Black... God.
Is it truly a matter of importance if I serve a certain fiend or not? Isn't it more of what I'm trying to accomplish here that matters? More that our goals are in line?
I'm just worried that our goals only go so far. I don't know what's going on with that Penjar fellow. I just don't want to make the mistake of trusting someone that's going to get me and my friends killed.
Your friends are probably already under the impression that he's an important. You seem to see a clearer picture, not affected by his presence.
That is only because I haven't heard of anything of him. I've heard brief things from passing sailors that were from here, or people that used to live here, but apart from that, I haven't looked deep into it. They might be a bit more knowledgeable, and they might have a bit more of a different picture painted for them. But just because...
You and your friends seem to have a noble cause, but other people, including myself, do have a personal agenda to keep track of their objectives. I'm just here to make sure that whoever that person is with you will not do it, make his end of whatever bargain he's looking to make here at the expense of you people.
When you disappear like that, does nothing in this material world, or this world, this plane, affect you?
Why, you ask?
If you could go through this force wall, or this, whatever this is, and take some of the potions and elixirs from it, it would help us, and it would make your mission easier.
I'm eager to try. If that would perceived as a gesture of goodwill, and Nethvine quickly disappears. I need to make a charisma save for sure. Is she rolls high though? She has a chance. Nope. She is not able to enter. As you see the barrier blocking something, you cannot see Nethvine, but you can certainly see that it is blocking something. As she returns and says, unfortunately, this magic is ancient enough, but powerful enough to stop me. But there must be something lurking in here. Something old, something dead, that might help you with it. Consider that a gesture of goodwill, as Nethvin again disappears. As you can hear from the other side, the people talking and asking, is your friend coming? Something like that. Not Bendrad asking. Madeline, probably.
He is. Just give him a bit of time. It's not the end of the world if we have to wait a little bit. But I'll go check on him.
I'd probably
just call out to him.
I'd probably already be on my way, so I'd be turning the corner, probably as you called.
Hey, everything all right?
Yes, I just needed a moment to clear my head a little. It's
Of
fine.
course. Do you need to talk about it at all?
I'll just sort of look in the direction of where I assume Pendrar is, and I'd say, not right now.
She'll nod of it. I understand. I know it seems like we're kind of going all gaga for him, but I've got your back.
That's good to know. Well, he seems a bit jittery, so we should probably get in there.
Mm-hmm.
I see that some of you people have rolled hit dice as well. If there is anything that you'd like to do before you finish up your short rest and decide how to proceed, let me know. Pendrar is going to be sitting at the corner of this room, and you will see him holding his lantern, his magical lantern, dear to him, close to him by, thinking, contemplating.
All right. Were you able to find anything out, Hearth?
Yes. Don't know how long ago all this happened, but all the people that are living in at least this part of the vault, they all went further inside to the lower levels and never came back.
Well, sounds like a big, ominous vault. Makes sense people wouldn't make it out. But it's not the first time we've dealt with going into somewhere where people don't come back from.
This vault, Penrod will add, is very ancient. As I said, it hosts a very powerful and very old being that must be banished. I'm certain that this creature, whatever that being is, on the very end of this vault, has spread its pestilence and its influence. He then turns towards Valen and Otolas, all around towards you, says, I believe you have all felt the influence this plays. It takes a toll on us. Being here is just not normal.
Is there anything you can tell us about this beast?
I know only that it is old, and it has some sort of connection with creatures far from this world.
This is
Some
something
people
that...
call them the sleepers, some people call them primordials, elder evils, great old ones. They go by many names.
I wonder if it's related to what we've been encountering so far.
I'd like to try and insight him as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not gonna roll with advantage this time. Maybe that's gonna help with the. Come on, where is it? There it is.
Okay, again, same as Hearth, it is almost impossible to read Pendrar. You are not getting much out of him. It seems like he's telling the truth, or that he's very determined towards it. If there is any sort of deception, any manipulation behind his words, you are you do not get a hint of that at least.
Hmm.
Well, only one more room for us to check out on this floor.
Okay. And to the end of the short rest, as last time as well, I'll need you all again to make me a charisma saving throw. As you can certainly feel the paranoia that emanates in this place, taking a hold on you and a toll on your souls. Okay. I need, well, Madeline will be soon back, so yeah. Talius, roll me a D100.
Oh god.
Yes. It is
99,
that time of the
instant
year
death.
again.
36 is a nice number. I like that number.
You may
Depends.
say.
I always like 36. It's
You
never
eat
been
dirt.
bad, not once in my life.
You
Yeah.
eat dirt.
Uh,
You start shoveling ancient dirt into your mouth.
No, it's not like that.
Damn.
But it is definitely something not good as well.
oh god.
Give me a moment, my computer is lagging, but I will have it in a matter of seconds. Madeline, can you also roll me a charisma save?
Can do.
You feel this essence of dread, this essence of claustrophobia, this claustrophobic place is. Nope. Madeline, roll me a D100 as well.
Must be a 14, doesn't it?
You're Madeline again with the fucking death rolls.
Give me a sec, should be. So this is for you, Stephen. And how much did you roll, Madeline?
67.
67. This is going to be interesting. Here it is. In any case, that all starts to kick in at the very end of all the short rest. You don't have to be from 0 to 100 up the very start. There is still a lot of time in this place. So yeah, did you decide to go to the room that had the crypt, or I believe you did so?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that was the
Yep.
consensus. Okay, so moving forward, I'll get you down. I'm thinking where the room is. I'll drag Hart down where you have gone. Oh. I'll drag Madeline as well, and I'll drag Talius and
Nice.
Valak. This is where the room is, in here. Further down.
Go ahead and let me lead.
And as you enter this room, on the west side, you see a grave in that. As Benjar takes a step back and readies a bow and arrow, whatever comes out of this grave, we will have to deal with it, says. As you, Madeline goes forward and tries to open the grave with the ram of the glaive, the other end, pushing this stone on the very top of it, almost like a sarcophagi. And as you do so, everybody is ready to fight. But instead of something creepy or something ominous inside there, you only find a lever, a switch.
I'm gonna. I guess I'll just investigate the lever, see if it's like it looks like it's leading out of the sarcophagus at all.
Roll me an investigation check. Okay. You see that there's some sort of mechanism behind it that goes directly down and through the ground, and probably there's a turn to the western wall.
Okay. I think this opens up another door, so if nobody minds, I'm going to pull this.
And as you do so, the door over here starts to lift up and reveal a secret room behind it.
All right, let's take a look.
Madeline, in front of you, you see this very human-like creature, this statue that appears very realistic, similar to the other constructs you've seen before. And as you move forward, you can hear from it whispering, "Come closer, come closer, approach."
I'll kind of turn back and say, it's telling me to get a bit closer.
Last time one of those struck you, you felt like it would petrify you. So you might want to keep some distance from it as well.
Right. What are you doing back here?
As the rest of the people see the creature, say, we must deal with this as well. The creature only turns its eyes towards you, Madeline. You see its hand is ready to take a swipe towards all of you. Valen, are you back? Because I see you're in another room.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm around.
Okay. As again, this creature readies and back towards you, Madeline, ready to push itself forward and take a swipe at you. Anything that you'd like to do before that? Since you're not surprised.
I don't think it's technically coming in my range, so that wouldn't let a reaction attack happen.
Hmm. I mean, isn't it in your range right now?
Yeah, well, that's only if it enters my range, so which
Okay.
is it's 10 feet, so so it's just reactions if I can take one, or
I'll allow you to make a reaction with your glaive similar to as it would enter your range, as the creature will try to make an attack against you.
I guess, will I be able to react, or?
I'll give Madeline the glaive attack, the reaction, and then I'm rolling initiatives. So, yeah, 23 obviously hits. And if I remember correctly, they do have some sort of... Nope, they don't have any resistance. As the creature tries to move closer to you, Madeline, you poke it once with the glaive and carve an open wound to it as pebbles and stones drop from it. I'd like to roll initiatives.
Okay.
Alrighty. Gotta make sure I have this selected.
Okay, and Valen, you're first. As you hear what is happening, and you hear Madeline taking a swipe with her glaive. You hear the movement behind the wall. So, what do you want to do?
Yeah, there's not a whole lot that I actually can do. I could move in, depending on how you want to handle moving through friends' space.
You can move through them. You just don't. You cannot end your turn in them. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
So I'll get there, and then I'll zap him.
Mm-hmm.
Do I take any penalties for a shining blast there?
No.
Okay,
You
good.
have a clear line of sight. So yeah, you can make an attack.
21 to
That's
hit.
6 force damage as the creature rushes towards Madeline. Valen moves forward and throws a sonic blast at the head of the creature, destroying part of its eye and part of its head in the process. Anything else, Valen?
Nope, all done.
Madeline.
Let's go for broke with the glaive and the glaive ram.
Mm-hmm.
I assume 18 hits, right?
Yes, 18 hits. Sorry, I did not respond. 16 does not, but 9 damage is still 9 damage.
Okay.
With the glaive again, you strike once, but as you try to throw your ram at it, the creature blocks your attack using its hands, its giant claws, to grapple your weapon, grip your weapon. Anything else, Madeline?
Nope, that's it for me.
Okay, Talius.
I'm gonna move in, just scooch in there. I'm going to cast Ray of Frost because I don't want to get too close to this thing.
A disadvantage if you're from there, though, for you have not.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't actually. I got 40 feet. I'll run a booming blade rapier, so I forgot I can just walk away. It's gonna go. Nah.
It will not hit as you strike once with your rapier, and the creature's skin manages to absorb the attack, not dealing any damage to it. I assume you don't have something else, as
That's it.
the Stone Cursed will move towards Madeline and will try and attack at her.
And miss.
As the creature tries to claw Madeline, Madeline, you duck and give an opening for Nautilus. Nautilus?
Sorry, can I get around it to try and flank with Madeline?
Sure.
So, I guess there, start standing where it was, and I'm gonna try and give a whack with it with my hammer. Advantage.
That is the end of it. As you move in the back and strike once in the middle, throwing that obsidian skull out of it. As Madeline, you pick it up before it drops on the ground, and the creature is destroyed. I mean, they are pretty bad if you get petrified by them.
And it's 24 hours, unless you have cure, unless you're able to cure petrification, which is.
Yep. But yeah, Madeline, you picked up another of these obsidian skulls. Yes. And Valen, where you're standing, you see a rune, a magical glyph in this place.
Can I tell anything about it?
Make me an Arcana check. Though your Eldritch sight, that you can see magic, you can understand that this is abjuration magic.
I will yell out, there's some kind of magic going on here. There's a glyph. And I'm...
What kind of magic did you say?
Abjuration.
Oh. Well, it could be connected to the gates, the walls of force, potentially.
As you say that, Penver seems confused as he looks at this, and as you say that, Noble says to you, quite a nice catch. Huh. Yes, these are actually similar magic, abjuration magic, to prevent those items of being rotten, ruined, or invaded.
Mm.
It shouldn't be that hard to reverse that glyph. And
Just in
he kind
case,
of points.
perhaps not.
Go ahead, Madeline.
Just in case, perhaps we shouldn't bunch around it. I hear some of these things like to explode from time to time.
A good point there.
I'll cover one. I'll cover one of those barriers. Pendrad will turn to Valen and say, "You probably will be able to reverse this with your magic. It shouldn't be that hard to figure it out. We will all keep an eye out of if something happens to those barriers, and yell out. And he will then look to the rest to see if they agree."
Oh, gosh. He's confident in me.
As I'm passing by Talius, I raise a brow at Pendrar walking away from magic again.
Yeah. I think he's a little nod about it.
I'll just stand outside the door, I guess.
Yeah, okay. I mean, there are many barriers. There is not much really need to put in every one of them just for peace sake. You move yourselves to different corridors in order to get access to all these different barriers. So yeah, once Valen reverses the effects of the glyphs, these barriers all fade, go away, and you have enough supplies. You find this a lot of rations, even drinks. You find a rest of wines, teas, ham, reliquaries, all of them tied to the Black Lord, and also you find an elixir of health, a restorative ointment, and four potions of healing inside all the supplies. As Valen, you yell, and instantly you can hear from the much crowded corridors of this vault, "Yes, yes!"
Hey, there's some restorative ointment for when any of us got petrified. Alright, I guess I'd probably start moving out after hearing nothing went wrong.
Well, how do we want to divvy all this?
I think it would be perhaps smart to give a potion to maybe those who are out in front. So perhaps Talius, you and I, at least, or at least two to us, and then maybe two to Valen and Hearth.
I would say that Hearth, Madeline, Talius, and Nautilus could all have one of those potions. I've got a little bit of healing myself, and Madeline does too, but being up on the front line, as you say, that might be the smart thing.
Aye.
Good point. I have no means of healing myself. A potion would be very useful.
Right, just in case we can't get to.
How many did we buy some? Yeah, we bought 2 at the last town.
Yeah, I've technically got 2 on me. Now, at least. And then This elixir and the ointment. Well, Valen, you're pretty good. You're the one who patches us up the most if you want to take hold of these.
I would, of course. No problem.
Yes, and it might be better to you, Valen, because if the frontliners go down, at least if we went down with it, we wouldn't be able to administer it. So probably it's better on you.
I will put those in my backpack.
Valen is going to be a walking pharmacy soon.
Anybody got cough syrup?
I'm also carrying poison.
Concern, no.
Pendrad from the other end of the corridor will yell towards you. Come, we can use the rope that you showed me earlier to get to the second level of this vault.
Aye, that we can.
Here's to hoping nobody fails a check and falls in the water. That's some angry water.
You've changed it, you know that.
I mean, at this point, now that you've said it, Hearth might be the only one to fall because he's the one that hates water. At least Nautilus and Talius might be able to get away.
Moving to the very edge of this room, of this corridor, you all group up near Pendra, near Nautilus, or have you, and over there.
Valen just throws himself off the cliff.
I'll help Madeline get there. Madeline got lost, probably.
Oh, she was following me the other direction. Sorry.
It's okay. I don't remember who has the rope of climbing, but for now, let's say Talius has it. As Talius, you move forward and whisper a command word, and instantly you see this rope, slowly but steady, starts climbing towards the other end, 50 feet ahead to the second level of the vault. Once it reaches there, you see it as it grabs on a pillar and tries to constrict on itself, invoking another command word, and the rope is tied very, very securely. Pendra says, right, so who wants to go first?
Alright, might as well.
Okay, and with this, Madeline, you manage to move through the rope to the second level. After you, Pendra will start following you. It is not very hard to use this rope to climb because it has a declining trajectory. So I'm not going to require a check for this, for now at least. So yeah, Madeline first, then Pendra, then I'll assume Hearth, Valen, Nautilus. Talius, I'll leave you for last for you use the rope. As you all move and delve into the second level of the vault, so you give me a second. Talius, a little bit before you reach the end of this, you see something moving from over there. Seemingly, seeing that you are the last one that does travels through the rope, you see something moving through the cliff in this position.
Pass that information on, kind of nodding over to it.
Alright, everyone get a bit more inside. That way we've at least got solid ground and won't fall off if we get...
Well,
As you move forward, you start hearing voice. Not voices, but sounds. You hear something munching and rats squeaking. As then you hear soft movement, boots thudding on the ground. Pendra whispers, "We are not alone. Some of them must be here."
I figured.
And as you take another step from the room, some humans pop up. These ones, give me a second. All of those wearing regalia of the Black Lord, either on their shields, on their tabards, on their chests, on the armors, wherever have it. But there is something weird with them. All of these small ones are filled with blisters. All of their body crawling up with this weird blisters, almost like tumors on their skin, black, patchy, slimy, oozing, as they all look towards you and mumble something in a language that you do not understand. And behind them, at the very back, you see one of their leaders, though he does not have the same tumors, the same blisters as they. Instead of a mouth, he has multiple maws in it, and you can see tongues and sharp teeth all around it, as he's not even able to speak the common tongue with his mouth. Instead, he has a maw, and they are looking ready for combat. So I'd like you to roll me again initiatives.
Damn these tight hallways.
Don't
All
worry,
right.
Nautilus. These tight hallways, it's a murder box for them, too.
I believe I'm only missing Talios.
Yeah, I rolled a 7, but didn't go on.
Let me put you on the initiative order. And you said you rolled a 7, so that's a 7. And yeah, first one is this one that starts moving towards you and will take a dodge action as they have their shields up and move towards you. Next up is the Iron Consul that moves right behind them, and he will use his voice of command, but doing so, when it instead of screaming and yelling at them to attack, you hear this gibberish, these weird cryptic words in a language that you do not understand. As the maws are moving, and all of you that can see it, and 30 feet, you cannot, you do not get damage from it, but you definitely see this as something very sinister. One of the fists that is very up in the front will use its reaction to make a longbow attack towards Madeline, who's the very first. So
I thought it specified melee attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it says its reaction to make one melee attack.
Yep. So ignore the longbow attack, as the Iron Consul will just use its voice of command with no effect for now. Hearth, your turn.
Okay, 5, 10.
Good time for a fireball.
Always a good time for a fireball.
FL. I mean, let me. I believe I could actually. On T, so I can get all the way to that leader with a score.
Okay, I believe they're all dex, right?
Yep.
Okay. Roll me for damage. Okay, 14. None of them have resistance. The leader will suffer all of this. The other two will suffer 7 from that. A second. Huh. Okay. The leader will remake his dex save, or he will still fail it, but they are very, very tactical minded, and it is easy for them to avoid, even in that small corridor, both of the Fists of Bane take a step on the left, the other one on the right. The Iron Consul has almost nowhere to go, yet he still tries, using his spear to throw himself up in the air. The Scorcher engulfs all the line in front of you and starts burning their skin, as you can hear him yelling and uttering words of madness. Anything else, Har?
25. I won't be able to go any further back, so I'll have to end my turn there.
Okay, Madeline.
Alright. I'm gonna bonus action cast. That's gonna be Divine.
Okay.
And then let me check distance. Technically in range, but I'm gonna see something real quick. Gonna move a little.
Guys, do you think you could skip the current Skyrim track?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So they're not in range, so I'm gonna just block them off from Hearth and take the dodge action, actually. Just let them come to us. We can start hitting them down.
Okay, so Madeline, her glaive is wreathed in radiance as you spin it on the air, moving forward and making maneuvers to avoid their attacks, and also be ready to attack them once they enter your range. Nautilus.
I am going to move, I guess, to the just sort of. Can I fit there next to Madeline in the corridor?
I'll allow it. So,
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at the leader in the back if I can. It's a dex save, I think. And there's no benefit from cover? No.
Venice.
Oh, hooray! 3 damage.
As Nautilus moves side to side with Madeline, and with his hand he raises it into the air, and these sigils appear directly underneath the consul and blast him with the radiant energy. Valen.
Okay. Seems that fella in the back is a bit of an irritant. Wonder if he should be taken care of. Sorry, that was not supposed to be. I was just doing a pop-up of a description, so yes. Okay, I am gonna do that, drop a shiny flame on the guy in the back. Mouthy boy.
Okay. Give me a second. But this time, seeing that you are trying the same trick, after the sigils of Nautilus appear, he tries to sidestep but is blasted by them. He sees the other sigils that appear underneath him from your energy, and though he says, "not again," it doesn't sound like he's saying that. It sounds like he's saying something ominous, as he uses his spear to propel himself further from the blast. Anything else, Valen?
No, I'll stop there. Sorry, guys.
Okay, Pendrar will take a step forward over there, and with disadvantage will fire an attack with his longbow. Wow, that was even a crit. Oh, interesting stuff. for 7 points of damage on the one over there. As Pedro picks up his longbow and throws an arrow that goes directly into the knee of the soldier that tries to use his shield to block the attack, Talios. Talios?
I think he's still AFK.
Or he's muted and he has not realized that. Let's see how much movement that would be for him. I'll assume that he will move forward, make an attack, and move back, because this sounds pretty much like Talios. She can get exactly to the same square he was. So let me roll for the rapier. Booming Blade as well, but it will not hit as Talios moves forward, scooches over Madeline and Nautilus, tries to make an attack with his rapier. The Fist of Bane will use its shield to parry the attack. Talios will then use his feet to kick back at the shield, get some momentum, and throw himself back here. Another Fist of Bane will start moving forward and start saying something in their in a dialect that you do not understand. Madeline, you can make an attack with your glaive as this creature moves into your range. "21 hits. As the creature moves into your range, you throw your glaive. The creature uses its shield, parries almost the attack, but as the attack gets redirected, it scrapes off a little bit on its head and leaves a wound on its head. You can see this oozing blister start dripping down on its face. And after it does so, it will take a dodge action for now. It could have done it the other way, but it won't matter. The other... no, you know what? He will move over there and take a ready action as... Oh no, I was doing it correctly. He will move here and he will move here, and both of them will make an attack. One of them against... This one is against Nautilus, and this one is against Madeline. Assume the one against Nautilus hits.
That hits, yeah.
Yeah.
For 8 bludgeoning. As both of them move forward, even though wounded and charred by the Scorcher of Harp, they move forward. One of them strikes Nautilus. You try to pick up your weapon and parry, but it still goes to your shoulder and almost has you disarmed. The other one tries to go for Madeline. Madeline, you use the end of your polearm to block the attack, and then it is big guy time. For he will start moving forward over there and make again. He will use his voice of command. Now you people are in. Correct, Madeline. Everyone in 30 feet of him, which means pretty much all of you, must make a wisdom save, suffering 5 psychic damage. As you can see him start whispering. Let me as well. Make me a wisdom save.
Pardon his French. Oh, okay, I see. Me and her got screwed, and then 2 20s.
Okay, and the 2 at the front will make an attack. It's against their own respective enemies. So this is on Nautilus. Did I press it? No. And this one at disadvantage for dodge on Madeline. But none of them hit. As they hear their leader, instantly they both try to take a swipe at you, combining their attacks. But both of you put your backs against the wall and avoid the attack, almost grazing against and parrying their blade on one another. Harp, your turn.
Guess what? they made a fatal mistake grouping up together like that. I'll just drop a bonfire right
Nice.
on top of that one. They all need to make their saves. None of us have to worry about that.
Okay, let me put some fire over there so I don't forget it. Should make something to make this easier. Okay, so all of them make save. So that would mean 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them make a save, but with advantage because of their tactical disciple. So this one is a dex for him, and the other 3. 1, 2, 3. I believe one fist fails it, right? For 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
The other ones have it as well. Fist of the Black Lord have it.
No.
As they are all very skillful fighters, the fire appears directly underneath them, yet still all of them, except one, manage to put their shields down to avoid being charred to death. No, they take no damage on a success, if I remember correctly, because it's a counter.
No damage on success. It's just a cantrip. On the other hand, as long as they're staying there, they'll have to make it at the end of each of their turns. So,
Yeah. Madeline, your turn.
back up.
You can move. Yeah.
Yep, and that's my turn.
I'm just
flame erupts underneath. Madeline, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna go for broke on the one I've been hitting. That is a miss.
That's a miss.
That
That's
is
a hit. Which one are you hitting, by the way?
the one I hit earlier with my reaction.
Okay, and that is enough for him to... Ooh, that's a lot of damage. As once you strike him, you strike him once in the head, and you break probably a bone as you see this crack, and instantly those blisters, those tumors that it has, you see them about to erupt as they burst up and throw AC damage towards all of you. That also is for them as well, so they have to make con saves. It could be a chain reaction. Actually, it is a chain reaction.
Oh god.
For one more dies from this. And that will mean again we have another turn to explosive blisters.
I guess I gotta make a thing.
4 on a success. 4 on a success.
Oh, 4? Cool.
Yeah, 4 on a success. And another one bursts up directly after it.
Oh, Jesus. So how much damage did I just take?
9 AC damage.
Alright. And
As
now 2
Madeline-
concentration.
Yep, as Madeline with one hit, 2 of them burst up and explode in this acid goo that starts to burn your skin. You do manage to keep your ability. Nonetheless, you suffer 9 more points of damage, right?
I think so.
Yep.
I'm gonna turn to Nautilus and say we should move back a little bit, and that's what I'll do.
Okay.
And that'll be end of turn from me.
Nonetheless, your turn.
I would like to take Madeline's spot here and back up. Is that guy's 10 feet from me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I was thinking. Alright. Yeah,
I would like to do 8 guaranteed damage and then 16 if they fail a save. Because I'm going to use Destructive Force.
Okay, so both of them make the save. Give me a second. It's a con save. And it's another con save. Both of them make the save. Both of them are alive, so 8 damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As Nautilus, you move forward, your hammer becomes wreathed in destructive energy as you hit the ground and emit a powerful shockwave in front of you. Both of them very trained, very shields, and put themselves in a phalanx position in order to avoid getting knocked back. Anything else, Nautilus?
I'll then move back. Probably to here, I think. And
Okay.
then end my turn.
And next up is Valen. Valen, your turn.
Alright, I'm just going to move forward just a little bit and then do a Shining Blast on Mouth Guy,
This one?
the leader.
Oh, the leader. Okay, the leader didn't take a dodge action, so a 25 would hit. You do have a clear line of sight. You strike a powerful blow at him. Valen, you move forward and strike once with your energy as it hits his shoulder, and he takes some time before he is back and ready in position. Anything else?
No, I'm going to stay there as Operation Shield.
Okay. Pendrar is next, who will move on Madeline next to her and will try to make an attack. The first one is dodging, so it will be at disadvantage. So it will not hit. As he says, get them before they come near us. As he throws an arrow, the soldier uses his shield to parry the attack, and Pendrar will make one more step back here. Talius.
I will do the usual. I'll run up past my friends. Boom, blade rapier attack.
Okay.
Stab.
13 does not hit, however, though you would have disadvantage because he's dodging. But yeah, as you try to strike him, he uses his shield to block the attack.
I'll have to run back again. Back to home base.
Okay. The man over there will will look at his leader and will rush forward. Alan, I need you to make me either an athletics or an acrobatic.
Well, he was 15 feet away.
Correct.
So when he gets to 10
he
feet,
moves
I'm gonna-
into the range. So yeah, make that up. 16 does not hit. So the fist will try, as I said, to grapple and shove then Valen back. So Valen, make me an athletics check.
Athletics? Okay.
You know what? You're all okay. Okay, I'll do it on you.
You can take the same roll. It's a crit fail no matter what.
No, I'm okay. I wanted to change it to Madeline because I cannot really move you, but I can move you over here. He will move you back and then change positions with you to come over here and be surrounded with all of you. You could roll either acrobatics or athletics. I'll count the acrobatics there. It will make more sense, right? As in his turn, he just grabs Valen and exchanges position, ready to be killed by you as he leaves his shield down, ready to explode on you. The Iron Council will start moving forward, and first up, he will use his voice of command as part of his multi-attack. So, as he does that, all of you make me another wisdom save for 3 psychic damage. On a success, you suffer no damage at all.
My least favorite save.
Hey, I finally made a wisdom save for once.
I'm still yet to.
Yeah, okay. Talius, you are the one that suffers 3 points of damage.
Okay.
But aside of that, the Iron Council then will make one attack with his spear against Valen. No advantage, it's a straight roll, a 15. Does the 15 hit you, Valen?
Yes.
Okay. So for 5 piercing, as the Iron Monster moves into your range and strikes one, and you can hear him blubbering with its smoke. And then he will take a few steps back. Valen, you can take an attack of opportunity.
I will do that. 13.
It does not hit. And Harp, your turn.
Well, I will let that bonfire drop. I know it's going to be very much a disadvantage, but I'll try and firebolt the leader anyways.
Okay. You try through this line full of your allies, you try to navigate and throw a curved firebolt, but again, he's an experienced fighter, he easily maneuvers through the field and avoids the attack. Anything else?
That will be our turn.
Okay, Madeline.
All right, just because we're getting a little surrounded, I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity and move.
I didn't do an attack earlier on when I did the voice of command, so I'll do it now, but he will not be able to do an attack of opportunity because he will have used his reaction. That's on Madeline as well, though. That's the
Okay, that does hit.
Yeah, okay. But you don't suffer an extra attack of opportunity. Sorry about that. The confusion.
Oh, of course.
You were so close to getting
Yeah.
away with it.
All right, so I'm gonna go on this guy with both glaive attack.
Okay.
They're not at disadvantage, are they? Because he didn't take dodge.
No, he didn't take those. He attacked Valen. That is enough. You don't need a glaive ram attack.
You can cut him in half.
Nice.
You move forward and strike once directly on its neck, and where the maws are, you strike your glaive through it, and you can see some spastic and erratic movement from his torso. His hands quiver, he drops his spear, kneels to the ground, and then falls as you you pick up your glaive back from the corpse.
And that'll be it from me.
Okay, Nautilus.
Do you have potion drinking as a bonus or a regular
It's an
action?
action. Yeah, it's an object action.
Okay,
You
I'm
got
going to
one.
move. I'm going to first chug back a regular healing potion. That's what, 2d4 plus 2?
Yes.
All to the... Okay, and then... Come on, let me... 11... Not 111. And then... Oh, okay. Then I will just... say... No one be near this thing when it gets hit. And I'm going to move back here. And end my turn.
Okay, so Nautilus, as you see the Fist of Bane making an attack against Madeline, before Madeline is moving forward, you seize that opportunity to take a step back, drink a potion, and give some suggestions to your teammates. Valen, how's Operation Shield going?
Sorry, how's what?
Operation Shield going.
It's about to be in full effect. I'm actually going to disengage. I'm going to yell, Talius, I don't want to splat you. And I'm going to just
You don't have to disengage. They don't have a reaction.
Well,
They've used it.
not disengage as the formal action, but disengage just as the
Oh, okay.
Walk
Yeah,
away
yeah.
action.
as the theory.
Understand.
Get out of range. And
The
And-
working theory.
and I'm just gonna make that movement, and then I'll pass turn.
As an action, nothing.
Anything I do is gonna splat somebody.
Okay. Just to make sure that you didn't miss an action, you do it on purpose. Makes sense for me. As Pendrar sees that he's out on the edge and does not want to fall off, so he'll move over there by the corner and ready an attack with his longbow, Dalius.
Boom blade rapier, the usual. Let's get it.
And 23 hits.
Ray of Frost.
That's low roll. He's still up after the attack.
Hey, so you move away.
Move away. You're already dead.
Oh my god.
And now he can rush you.
Okay. You strike at him at the shoulder, and booming energy and starts to wreath the body of the cultist as he will run towards you. Roll me d8 and high roll it, please. Or then you'll
on,
have to make
finish
a
him.
check.
I sheath my sword and he just blows up.
Oh,
Wait, no, dueling, obviously.
Barely, but not enough. A 7
No!
will do it. One hit point as he
Oh, I
moves
wish.
forward and will try to shove you back. So,
Didn't,
God!
didn't Pendra ready an attack?
correct. I'll make the
Wouldn't
attack.
have he had taken it as they?
That is correct. Before
ranged.
he makes the, before at least the attacker makes the check, he will make the attack with the longbow. A disadvantage, but he has dropped the shield. The cultist. The attack hits. See, Pendra with a bow is actually helping. Or as he moves forward and tries to shove you, Talius, into the water, Pendra throws an arrow directly at him, and as the Fist of Bane passes, of the Black Lord, make me a con save.
Oh god, yeah. Yikes.
Ooh, that's a
I'm
lot
good
of
at these, I'm good at these.
acid damage.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay. Double 20s.
Hey.
For 5 points of damage
Five,
this
okay.
after. As
That's bad.
also nice time, Madeleine. Correct, quick catch about Pendra. I forgot about him.
Well, I just didn't want him to fall to his death.
Yeah, but yeah, this fight is over. As the soldier in front of you bursts after the hit of Pendra, and both Talis and Pendra are covered in this goo. As Pendra turns towards you and says, "Are you okay?"
I'm all good. Thank you, my friend.
We are in this together.
That we are.
Alright.
Next, got to bring them both up with prestidigitation. I don't think it's a matter of principle at this point.
It sounded like you said you were going to push them, and I was very concerned.
and then as Pendra walks away from Dalius, he goes, "Yes, thank you, friend." And he just tosses him across the cliff.
Long
God.
live the king.
Long live the king.
Long live the Blue Crew.
As Harp, you use your magic to remove their infection on the skin. It starts to clear them up and douse the spots made by the acid. However, I believe most of you have suffered damage from the acid or psychic damage for that matter. Talius, you see on some spots that touched to your skin by the acid are not going away. They do not hurt, but you see this black spot on your skin and it feels a little bit weird. You see it also again on Nautilus and Madeleine's skin. Hearth, you notice a weird ringing on your ears after you suffered a psychic damage from the voice of command earlier. That does not seem to bother you a lot, but doesn't seem to be going away. Benver looks at his hand, sees the same spots as Talius, and says, if we stay long enough here, we might become like them.
Let's get this done quickly then.
How long do you think we have?
I don't know how long they have been here, but he kind of takes a look at them. Valen, with your celestial side, you don't see any sort of magic, any spell effect taking place in there. As Benver looks at them and says, I don't know how long they have been. And he says, look, as he goes down, not on them, no, for now at least. And you can see that they're very skinny. Though they are powerful in build, they are very skinny. And you can see spots of blood on whatever it has remained from their mouths, and half-eaten rodents, mouses, snakes, even cockroaches that have been teared up in the middle and probably became a snack for them. Andrea says they must have been here for quite some time to force themselves under these conditions to survive.
Yeah. Can I roll a survival check just to get like an idea, like a time estimate?
Sure, make me a survival check.
Yes.
Suffice to say that it has
Yikes.
been a long time.
You've never been in the dungeon in your life.
More than a year.
What's a rat?
More than a year.
I just wish it was. We were able to tell. We were able to tell. I just wish we could tell how much time we have, but
I say we get through this quickly then. No time to waste.
As long as we don't waste much time, I reckon we should be okay. It is in much of importance that we succeed in our mission here.
True. True.
Suddenly, now we're in demon killing mood.
Yeah.
sis, is that you?
Running through every single room, just like scaling it out, just shooting the first thing you see.
I do have a
There's
problem.
another opening on the cliff, Benberg would say.
Oh, it looks like there's a little hearth here. Hearth.
Yeah. There's a little hearth over here too.
Heart, moving forward, and you put your hand through this iron door that, if you want, you can slide it open, doesn't matter very much. You understand that this flame doesn't produce any heat at all.
That's not real fire. That's just light.
Hmm. So there is some magic at play. But I suppose we found everything we can find on this floor. Though it makes me think we might find more like this.
Just to test, can I try and see if I can thaumaturgy the fire a different color? I just want to see if it's like a fire that I can't do that to.
Okay, you raise your hand and point it at it, and the fire turns to light blue, and then to a more sinister, more black, more dark color, a blue that faintly resembles the night sky, kind of an ominous tone for the light in front of you.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Makes sense. We're in a pretty cursed place. Well, do we all want to keep moving, or is there anything else in this area?
Might just keep moving. No time to waste.
Hearth.
Yeah, I'll just turn the fire off before we leave.
Okay, so Hart shuts down the flame coming from over there.
I'd just like to think he just snaps his fingers and just goes.
Walking
Just
away.
before you move to the next area, the only other thing that you will find is on the western side of this place where you are Nautilus. In here, you will see there seems to have been a passage in this place, but is now ruined. You understand that it has been intentionally sabotaged and brought down, collapsed on itself.
Huh. Well, that's either a good thing or a bad thing for us.
Either these people, before they were changed, knew to seal it off, or whatever is sealed off doesn't want people.
I'm not even sure we should be messing with this. If we've only come this far and are tuckering ourselves out, whatever is at the end, if it manages to send us away or we have to run, we've just cleared the way for it to get out.
Our mission is to banish whatever is at the other end of this vault. If we survive after that, that is a sign of goodwill, a good omen. If not, we will still have done a tremendous service to the town of Cinderfall. The cultists of the Dark Warden must not use whatever lies inside the vault.
There's something isn't quite adding up. Whatever has happened to these people in this cult, they aren't. If they were going to release it, they wouldn't have done their damnedest to seal it. Why would they?
Are not the same people. As you see, these are, and he kind of moves forward and points to the armor of the Iron Consul. These are followers of the Lord of Tyranny, and an evil deity of that lies further away from this kingdom. But rest assured, the followers of the Black Lord have found themselves in here in an attempt to subjugate these evil creatures.
And you're telling me they got past them without destroying them?
You're referring to the cultists of the. Now you're referring to the cultists of the Dark Warden, I assume.
Yes.
No, they have not been here yet. But if that fiend that I saw you earlier with, he means by the waterfall, is a member of them, then they know this place. I know Cinderfall is a place where the Dark Warden has his sights set upon. If they're trying to use this place as some sort of a devastation mechanism, a weapon, it will be decimating for a small settlement as that. I first have put Cinderfall above me and ahead of myself for all my life, and I wish to do so again.
I want to roll insight on that.
Go ahead. It seems truthful. Like you understand, there is a certain how am I said? He seems very sensitive, very touchy about Cinderfall. He seems to actually be trying to do his best in terms of saving this place. It has a special place in his heart.
Is there anything else you've been withholding from us on this place?
He moves a little bit to the edge and looks down. About this place, and no, I don't know much more than that. But I figure out that you are not just some bystanders, and probably questions may have been raised. Yes, I am Pendra, the maid that is known in Cinderful, but I do not have the gift of magic anymore. It was taken away from me, stripped. And he kind of tries to do magic with his hands, but it all fizzles. Nothing comes to power.
Have you thought about asking for help? I needed help one time, and I got help.
It is a pursuit that I am familiar with. He will turn towards you, Valad. But not everyone is lucky enough or fortunate to find a creature as you have found. Some of us are still trying to do the best they can with what they've got. If there was more time, then I would gladly ask you to guide me, help me find that mythical creature that that bestowed you such powers. But this is not the time for it. Cinderfall is in peril, in grave danger, and not many people have noticed. Fortunately enough, you have.
So how are we supposed to banish this thing if you don't have the power to?
I know the incantations to do so. And he kind of motions to the lantern that he has. This lantern has a soul inside it, a soul of a specific someone that taught me all he knew about this place. When the time has come, give me an opening and I will banish the creature. Whatever lurks inside here.
All right.
Nautilus just looks over his shoulder.
Yeah, well, hopefully this doesn't get us killed, but I suppose we should make an effort to get to the next level and just scout out a bit before we try doing anything else.
Mm-hmm. Your Sylvan friend said that he saw something moving on the cliff before the next part of this level, correct?
Correct, but I mean, knowing our luck, we'll have to encounter it anyway.
I see. If you have a better idea, if we can fish out the enemy somehow, I am all ears. We don't have much time, but we do definitely have to find a way to deal with this. And he again looks down into the pool, says, I just hope we don't have to encounter whatever lurks inside these waters.
I'll sort of push. I'll push past Pendrar a bit.
Oh, I
And
thought you
pick
said
up-
I would push Pendra.
No,
and I was like,
no, I'm not going to push Pendrar
I will
Yeah.
be
Bet.
yet.
Damn
He
it,
hasn't. I haven't gone to the dark side yet.
Pendra.
I'll pick up a stone again, this time with more of an audience, and I'll point towards the water. And I'll sort of gesture Talius over as well to look. And I'm going to cast light on the stone and try and throw it in the water again, see if they can see what I saw earlier.
Okay, you throw the pebble and you can see again this giant silhouette inside the water, though it does not resurface this time. Pendrar says, maybe one of those will do the trick, and grabs one of the corpses and throws it into the water. And as he does so, you see, yes, go on.
Ay, ay, ay.
A giant dinosaur, a Mosasaurus, jumping out of the water and grabbing a bite, feasting on the Iron Consul, devouring him whole, and then going under the water once again.
Well, now it's going to grow weird tumors.
No,
Good luck.
Good,
Good.
the Iron Console. It's going to start growing more now.
Fantastic. We've poisoned the wildlife.
we're worse than corporations.
We're the good guys. We're the good guys, right?
I mean, this is a sinkhole, like a lake in front of you, so it's not like running water. There is a stream underneath it that ties it to the lake outside the vault in the western side of the Green Highlands. Yeah.
Good. So if we ever wanted to make this horrid place a nice fortress, we'd have to find that entrance. Well, I'm going to go.
Well, perhaps we can try the same stone method on the side of the mountain. See if we can attract whatever's out there to be more visible, and just try to hit it with a ranged attack.
I don't know if light will get its attention, but I can try. Another pebble.
Make a perception check if you want to.
A what check?
A perception check.
Hey, I got proficiency in those. Now it's gonna suck. Never mind. I can.
If it's not inside, right? It
Wait,
can be.
Hold on. Here's a good question. Would I be able to use my spyglass and get any bonus off that?
Ooh.
I mean, it is. I would say yes if you were further away, but this is pretty close to you, right? Like spyglass would be like you're looking at the eye of the creature or whatever that is. But in general, it gives you access to use perception in higher range. No matter the case, you use thaumaturgy or some sort of sensory effect, a light, a pebble, whatever have you, and you see a very enormous snake pulling out of a hole in the cliff, turns to the left, turns to the right, and then backs itself into this small hole. Well, not small, small enough big enough to fit at least one of you entirely.
Well,
I could probably smoke it out if we want to deal with it.
the problem is it's burrowing. I mean, if we could get it to burrow into here, we could get a free tunnel, but...
Well, the thing is, I just don't want to have... It would be a good idea to either bring it into here or just get it away, because dealing with it while we're on the rope does not sound like a good idea.
If there was a way we could knock it out of the hole, maybe we could just feed it to that giant monster down there. It probably could use a better snack than whatever we just tossed into its home.
Well, I think Harth's idea of smoking it out sounds pretty smart if we want to try that.
You're going to have to do some fireballs there, Harth.
No, not really. I'll just start up a bonfire right at the entrance to that hole I decided to go back into.
Pendra will say, take positions. If it is going to come, we must be prepared. And he'll take like a hold action with his longbow as he waits for the snake to show up.
I take a hold action with my hammer.
Okay.
I'll take a hold action with the glue.
Okay. And Roll me initiatives as the creature will take your bait and start moving towards you. Sorry about so many initiatives, but this is
good.
like a vault, right?
The picture of that snake brings me sadness.
Mine didn't populate for some reason, but I got a 19.
Kazan is laughing for a totally different reason.
Say goodbye to it one more time. Kill it. How many? Am I missing someone? I believe nope. Hearth. What's your hold action? I assume that you all wait here. So, like the initiative starts when the creature enters the cavern, as it approaches you, smelling the dead odor of those creatures.
Okay. First off, right here. Figure this will be a good time to bring out my blasting circlet.
All of them hit.
Wow.
Good stuff. Mess them up. Ooh, the 10.
Ooh, the last one was powerful. So yeah, Hearth, you pick up your circlet, you point it towards the snake, and instantly 3 beams of flame strike it on its torso. The snake slithers, stands up, and you can hear it sweating as it propels itself further. Madeline, you still don't have your reaction, I assume. Valen, you can take your reaction once you don't need the creature to move. Enver will also take his. And both of Valen and Pendra hit the snake. Wow, you are just on fire, people. As the snake appears, you all throw an arrow, a sonic blast, rays of energy, and all of them strike. Smoke puffs up, and you see the creature aggressively coming towards you. So, Madeline, anything that you'd like to do? It's your turn now. The creature is not still on your range, so assume you can take your hold action. So,
Let me move right. And it's like right outside the pit, is what it is, or?
come again? Sorry.
So is it just right outside?
Yeah. It has its head. Yeah, it has its head inside this cavern, and the rest of its torso is right outside, grabbing on the cliffs. And what happens?
Let's. For now, I'm just gonna hit it twice more.
Okay.
That's probably a miss.
Nope. As you move your glaive in a circle spin, but the creature draws its head back to avoid the attack and avoids both of them as they circle around and end up back into your hands. Anything else, Madeline?
Yeah, I see Talius and Odyssey are gonna come up, so I'll get out of the way a little bit. Move right there.
Okay. Talius.
And with that, I will do the usual boom zoom, run up in front of him, hit him with the booming blade.
That's a
That
hit.
hits.
Yep.
Nearly a crit. Oh, I wish that was a crit. That would have been so nice.
As Talius moves forward, Rashid jumps and strikes a powerful hit that goes through clean out of the other side of the snake, and booming energy starts to wreath the snake's skin and spread all over it. Anything else, Talius?
Now back I go. I'm good to go now.
Nautilus.
I kind of want to do it, but at the same time, I don't know if it's worth it. I'll look back to the group. Well, before I move up, I look to the group and I'll say, I could end this quickly, potentially, but it might only be a one-time thing.
Whatever you think is best, my friend.
I'll try. I'll
So
move
you're,
up to our...
Save your energy. This way the thing won't last long.
Maybe. Okay, then I'm going to... I'm going to move up to here, I guess, and peek around the corner and try to, what is it? Actually, I think I might fire a crossbow bolt at it. A crossbow light. Rather than my hammer.
Okay. Powerful hit. As you pick up your crossbow and throw a bolt at the creature, you ready a bolt, put it inside the crossbow, and strike once, breaking one of its teeth in the process. As the creature is still standing in front of you, not in great shape, but it still managed to do so. Pendrar will move over here and will say, Valen Hearth, I have a clean shot, move, and will ready a longbow attack after Valen and Hearth move. The snake itself is gonna move over here. Madeline, you can make your glaive attack.
Ah, dang. Alright. Well,
And 9 does not hit.
getting out the bad rolls.
The creature will try to take a bite at Hearth. Ooh, that's a hit. For 10 piercing, as the snake moves, slithers inside the cavern and chomps at Hearth. You put yourself down and try to keep the mouth open of the snake with your hands, but you can feel its teeth piercing against your palms, against your hand. Valen, your turn.
Am I in range of this thing? Of its range?
Give me a second. In range of a bite attack, yes. It is. It has 10 feet range.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. So I'm just gonna zap it from right here, which is
Okay.
distance for me.
Yes. You don't have disadvantage because this is a huge creature.
Right. For Zapple.
That's a hit. Okay, a powerful hit as you instantly, as you strike one of the creature's torso and grazing on its skin, the snake stops biting hard and tries to slither away. Anything else, Valen?
That's it for now.
You don't know, get a pinball dice so you can take a shot.
Yeah, it's a huge. It's large. He should be able to shoot right over my head.
Yes, but I forgot about that earlier on, so just move over here and I'll take the shot. And as Valen moves a little bit, Pendrar unleashes another arrow at the creature, striking it at its nostril, and you hear the snake hissing as it tries to slither away. Hearth, your turn.
Well, I think I will be using my. I'll save that Tracer Burning Hands for later. I'll just. Yeah, it's disadvantage because it's pretty much right next to me, but I'm gonna see if it burns well.
That's a hit. And no matter what you roll, because we have elemental adept, it had 2 hit points, it's a kill. So as the creature releases you from the bite, just take a step back and unleash a firebolt at the creature. And the creature is dead. Roasted.
Is there anything unnatural about this creature, or does it just look like a giant snake?
Just like a giant snake, nothing unnatural. Yes. Pendra will move forward and say, we're going to use this to keep the predator down there busy. After all, we will be delving lower, and we don't want a surprise from him.
Yes, I'll throw it in the water, and I go to lift it up, and I discover that it's much larger than me, and I'm not strong enough.
We're gonna do a
somebody
heave-ho
help?
push. Gotcha.
Just for the laughs, while it's falling down, I'll use prestidigitation to make it taste like sushi.
I didn't know snake could taste like sushi. But in any case, as with a combined effort of Madeline, Pendrar, and Valen that tries to do his best, you manage to throw the snake in the water, and again you see the giant predator having its lunch with it. Talius, you probably think that you could have done it in with way less effort, giving your friend.
Well,
Yes.
that was
Do you need a breather? Do you need a moment, or are you ready to go further? As he sees hands are bleeding a little bit from the bite of the snake.
I mean,
Oh.
I doubt we're gonna become monsters in an hour.
Oh, I'm so good to keep going.
We must press forward. We must eradicate this evil.
the sooner we get in and get out of this place, the better.
Right. And again, with the magic word, the rope ties itself to the other end of the cave over there. And who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Okay.
I think I might go second, I guess.
Okay. So one by one, because only one can climb the rope at a certain time. In a second, Nautilus. I'll tell you when it's time.
Oh, okay.
Madeline, roll me perception. Okay, you hear movement coming towards you as you make a little bit of noise after you land from the rope, but nothing aside of that. And with Madeline on the other side, and I'll say before I ask you for the next thing, Nautilus will be probably in the middle of all this. I will ask you again to roll me initiatives.
Crap.
For you can hear Madeline, some are coming, some people are moving towards you.
7 again, come on.
Oh, I don't see the turn tracker though.
Nor do I.
It will pop now, don't worry. Give it a second, because it always takes some time.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so to get back at it, Madeline will probably yell something like, I got spotted, so everyone should hurry up.
Mhm.
Only one can be at a time on the rope. You need, you move half your movement while you're on the rope, so not less.
Your
Kazan?
mic is going.
Yeah, you're roboting a bit. You might want to disconnect, reconnect.
Oh, give me a sec.
Now, I'm not sure if this is a bit too strong of a flavor, but I'm gonna, as I'm climbing on the rope, I'm gonna only hold on with one hand and like reach down to the water. And I'm going to bring the fog that's above it. I'm going to cast fog cloud where Madeline is on my way.
Okay, let me put some.
So how far is it to Madeline? I can't see. So I'll also move. I'll just move. If that's 5, 10, so that's 20. Ooh. 25, 30. And the fog is a 20-foot sphere.
So double that, what I have right now, pretty much.
Yeah.
That should work, right? I think it
Yeah.
is correct. Almost. Let me. Okay, so fog instantly wreaths and envelops, taking everything around Madeline, obscuring everything on sight. Pendron will take a call action to use the rope. Will say, anybody who wants to go before me. So if no one does, he will use his movement. Madeline, your turn.
Well, I'm not gonna like rush out, but I am gonna move like a little bit because I assume like I'm close to the cliff and I want to give everyone else some space to get up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take the dodge action just because I don't see. I imagine I don't see much past the fog cloud, so I'll just dodge.
No. Actually, you do see outside of the fog cloud. You don't see creatures, but you see silhouettes. They do not see inside. You can see outside where the cloud ends. If there is a fire source or something, you can see the silhouettes of other people. You cannot target them with spells, but you can tell where they are at least.
Okay. I'm gonna take the dodge action anyways.
Okay, Valen.
I'm not sure what to do.
That is the beauty of it.
And roll 20 is kind of glitching. Sorry.
Okay.
Because I was in the hallway, it was hard for me to see things. I really, I don't know. I'm at a loss. I can't see anything. I'll just hold my action, I guess. Oh, I'm at a loss.
If you want, you can. I assume you don't want to climb the rope. You want to allow the others one to go first, right?
Yes.
That's what you mean. Okay. So you can at least say who you think you should go first, or something like that.
I think Nautilus should run over there.
I'm already over there.
Oh, sorry,
Nautilus
Talius.
He's already over here.
Oh, the blue boy. Get the blue crew up there.
Gotta get the blue crew up there, the front line.
Okay, so after that, one of them will take a dodge action and start moving inside the fog cloud. They don't see where you are, but they know where you landed. Hearth, your turn.
Okay. Step aside to allow the blue president of the Talius fan club. And I will be using that potion of healing we got earlier.
Okay, seeming that Madeline is spotted, Hearth takes a step back and drinks a potion and notions to Talius to hurry. And Talius,
I do exactly that. Give him a little salute. I'll run across. I guess dash, because yeah, probably will make it.
Yeah, this part is 35 feet, so it would mean you need 70 feet of movement to get through the whole of it. So pretty much you end your turn behind Nautilus, where Nautilus is. On the rope, but with a dash action.
80 if I do.
Oh yeah,
dash.
you got 80. Yeah. You can.
So I can go. I don't know how far. Hold on.
But I think aren't I still on the rope?
I don't see it rightly because there is a fog cloud. Give me a second.
I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't see a rope anyway.
You're barely on the rope. Let me paint
Like
one.
just jump past them, acrobatic style.
Don't fail. I mean, that would be one hell of a way to go.
Go out with a bang, so I like it. Well, just Talis would like it. I don't know if I want to jump off a cliff to my death.
I mean,
Okay,
we're right there, so next turn we
you
move
can
to it,
take a
yeah.
hold action when Nautilus moves to take on the rest
The
of
rest of
your
the
move.
movement. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll go however far it is.
Okay.
40 here. Yeah, right behind him. Or no, I already used 10, didn't I? So I'd be about here. I think.
Another dodge.
Yeah.
Madeline, this one enters your range. He's dodging, but you can still take a reaction because you, where you're heavily obscured, you can see only in 5 feet of you. You
Okay.
see as he comes through the fog, and he's like, "Whoa!" Obviously not exclaiming, but he's surprised to see you as well. That the attack hits. So roll me damage for that. 4. As
Like he
moves
actually says, "Whoa, is this guy covered in blisters too?"
He's covered in blisters, but as he says, you see the element of surprise as his eyes and his whole stance moves a little bit on the back, as he was not expecting to see you there. Yeah. His body is full of blisters, yes.
Gotcha.
And, though dodging, you still manage to make an attack against him. So next up is the leader, and you can hear Madeline and Nautilus. You can hear it as well. Don't let them get across. Nautilus, your turn.
All right. I'm going to move up a bit to, I think, next to Madeline. So I heard the swipe, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. How much of the
Remember,
path is
you
here?
don't have your shield, your weapon right now. You have them on your back, pretty much.
Ah, okay.
You were climbing.
Is how much is it an open path here?
You move over here, I believe.
I mean, like, is this over here a path?
Let me check because I don't really. Not really.
You just had to cast fog cloud, didn't you?
Hey, I'm just doing it so you guys can get in without getting blasted.
You can move 5 more feet up north, but then you have to go to the left.
Ah, okay. Well, then I'll just. I guess I'll move up next to Madeline, and I will just do a dodge action rather than trying to hit this fellow.
Okay, moving forward, you pick up your warhammer. At least it's a free action. Pick up your warhammer, and you wait for the rest of your team. Bender will turn towards the rest of the group and say, "Who is next?" Madeline.
Because I don't want to make this guy like set off or anything. So
Would my hold
Sorry.
action go off now, or?
Yeah, you just
Okay.
came here where Nautilus was.
I would think that if Nautilus is going blind into something, I think he probably would have put out his shield rather than his hammer, because he'd want to keep himself defended.
Instead of dodge, then you pick up your shield, because to pick up your shield is an action.
Is it? I thought it would be a free action to take
No.
take it off my back.
Weapon is a free action. Shield, though, is described as an action because it's not like picking it up. You have to put it on your hand and wear it on yourself. It takes more time.
Oh, alright. Well, I guess I'll put on my shield.
Okay. So, Madeline?
alright. Let's go for non-lethal hits, so that way we can just burst them from a safe distance after we knock them out. Then,
Okay.
yeah, that's what I will try.
The attack does not hit, nor this. As
Dang.
you try once and you try to shove him back with a glaive ram, he parries the first attack with his weapon, and then he uses his shield to avoid the attack with his mace, and then with his shield. Anything
And
else?
that's it from me.
Okay, Valen.
Okay, well, I can't see anything, can't do anything, so I guess I will just... and would I be able to get on the rope while Talius is still on it?
You can take a hold action once Talius reaches the end of it to do your movement and move on.
Okay, then that's what I will do.
Okay, so next one is another of your opponents starts moving over there and will, as he reaches, he takes a step back and will try to push you back, nonetheless. So make me
Athletics.
either in athletics or in acrobatics. He has advantage because of the tactical disciple thingy. So okay, so he shoves you 5 feet back and then takes your spot. So he shoves you with his shield as he yells, "Throw them into the water!" And
I suppose I'll be waiting for Valen to get across before going over the rope myself. So, nothing for now.
okay, Talius.
I will move. I will move.
Okay.
A bit more.
Didn't he hold? Oh no, he didn't hold an action, did he?
And now, Valen, you can move up to your movement on the rope.
Is it 10 feet of movement per square, or just the 5?
Yeah, yeah,
Doesn't
10
matter.
feet
Yeah,
of movement
okay.
per square.
I guess I'll. How much farther can I get? So I've done 20, so 25, 30, 35, 40.
If I see Talius, I'll call out to try to just knock them out and not kill them outright. Just yet.
Yeah, give me a second because this, the fog cloud, though cool, is more confusing like that than helping. I will paint it. So this is the area of the fog cloud.
Okay. I guess I won't squeeze. I'll probably just go to here then. And I'll do a regular rapier attack without trying to knock it or kill him, I guess.
Okay.
17.
17 does not hit. Just for the record, I'll do this. I'll put all of you one up. So it makes sense, right?
Mhm.
And we can see earlier on. You move forward, Talius. You jump there, try to strike to the enemy in front of you, but use his shield to avoid your attack. And next one, you will move in here with a dodge action. This one will you will move in his ally's square and will try to shove Talius back.
Okay, alright then.
So Talius, roll me either in athletics or in acrobatics, up to you. That's a big one. Nope. Throws you over there and takes a move over there as he says, "Get them off." He didn't get out of Madeline's range, so he doesn't suffer any attack. As the gauntlet starts moving forward and will yell, "Give up your petty things. Your magic will not help you here," as he will cast Spirit Guardians on himself. So let me do an aura around him. 50 feet. As he starts to move inside the fog cloud. Nautilus, your turn.
I'm gonna try and take a non-lethal swipe at the one that just tried to push Talius.
Okay.
So Warhammer.
How about him?
Actually, I hate to. It heavily obscured. Aren't all attacks disadvantage anyway?
And not the ones that are in melee. In melee,
Oh.
you can actually see your enemy in 5 feet.
Well, they have. I mean, they have advantage on all their checks. It'd be very awkward to try and throw them off anyway. Well, I guess I'll try and grapple, and then the grapple this one and try to toss him off.
Suplex him
Okay.
to the ground.
Roll me. If it's a good roll, you might get away with it.
Come on, 18. Wow.
Okay, so you
Yeet.
grapple, and where do you want to put him?
Where is it? Can I move and then throw him off the edge?
Yes, but you move at half speed while you're grappling a creature.
Okay, so where's the part where I can stand and the part where I can throw him off?
Okay,
Okay.
from here, you should be able to just turn him and then throw him. The question is, though, you will suffer an attack of opportunity. It won't matter much.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
It's worth.
At normal, it will not hit you as you move, and
Long
using
live
your
the
movement, you throw him over the cliff. He will make acrobatics check to grapple himself above, but he will fail, and he drops into the water.
I don't know if he would even hear me, but I'll just send a simple message to that giant dinosaur thing, and I'll say, "Eat up," and then
Okay, so as you throw him inside, you see the shadow of the dinosaur moving towards him. Pendra will wait for Hart as he takes a step back. Madeline.
Let me think. So, half speed. I assume that right there is a point where I could throw this one off.
Yes.
Okay, let me see, because it's half speed to move them. So, okay, no, that's more movement than I have. So I'm just gonna try to non-lethal whack this guy.
Okay. The second one hits. As you make a swipe with your glaive, he ducks to avoid the attack, but you see him down there and throw the ram of your glaive, the other end, onto his knee. As you twist his leg, and he's in a disadvantageous position. Anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
Okay, Valen.
Okay, I'm gonna finish up my move. 5, 10, and that's 15. Okay, so I can see stuff now. Yay!
This is double movement though.
I just did, yeah. I did that. So
Okay, yeah.
it's even though I only
Okay.
moved a couple squares, it was half my movement
Okay.
already.
Okay.
Yeah. So I heard them yelling about non-lethal something something something, and I understand this fog cloud. Can I see? What can I actually see?
You can see Nautilus. You can see everything 5 feet around.
So nothing else.
Nope.
Okay. Nautilus, where are people?
straight ahead
I
to the left.
step forward. And can I see that first person at this point?
You can see Madeline.
Okay.
If you move over here, you can see the other one.
Okay, got it. Wanted to make sure I understood. I was like, there's a bad guy. I'm gonna hit him.
I think that you're surrounded by heavy fog, and you only are able to see very, very close proximity.
So this is disadvantage, right?
Or
Or regular?
Yes. An Eldritch Blast would be a disadvantage.
Oh no, just a strike. Melee.
Oh, normal.
Okay. 6.
He will not hit. As you pick up your spear and try to hit him, he uses his mace to parry your attack. As Who's next? It's him, actually. Will try to make a couple attacks as he sees what you did to the other one. He heard the screams at least, he didn't see. So he will try to make an attack against you, Valen. No advantage, it's a 15.
That hits.
Okay, he will take a strike you once, and then move back here to protect himself, not to be thrown off. Valen, you can take an attack of opportunity if you want to.
Oh, I do, definitely. He just hit me. I want to hit him back, but I don't.
But as he moves, he uses his shield to block his path as he's moved back. Hearth, you can move on the rope now.
Okay. 10, 20, 30,
You can dash.
dash,
You can dash over there.
40, 50, 60. That'll be my turn.
Okay, Talius.
I see anything? Definitely not going around that side. Guess I'll move back towards people. Can I walk through this?
Yes.
Against the wall? Yeah, okay, I'll keep going. 20 feet there. I will hit the guy above me with a non-lethal rapier attack.
Okay. That's a hit.
Perfect. That's
Ooh.
14 damage. Nice. And then I'll move. Oh, wait, I can't go there, can I? I'll action surge. Hit the other guy. Another
Okay.
attack. 19.
That's a hit.
Perfect. That's another
What the?
13. And I'll move back.
As with your appear, Talius tumbles ahead, strikes once, twice, very fast at his opponent, and then pushes himself back at the start of this clearing. The Fist of Bane will. Is it Bone Blade or no, by the way?
No, just keeping it non-lethal.
Okay, so let's see. This one must be the one down there that will try to swim to get away from the dinosaur, but it won't matter much.
Would it have taken damage from the fall?
He did. I rolled the damage. He did survive that. The other one will move towards Madeline and will try to make an attack against her.
Send
No
it.
advantage. It's a normal.
That's the hit.
As the fist of the Black Lord moves forward and strikes once at Madeline, says, "Begone, interlopers, or it will spread to you as well." And next
It
up,
already has.
now this is a particularly interesting thing. The Fist of the Black Lord, when he did the Spirit Guardians, he did not see his allies, so he cannot select them. He will move forward, and whoever starts in his aura is subjected for damage.
Just outside. Thank God.
Okay.
On the other end, before Nautilus, you see the giant Mosasaurus going against the fist of the Black Lord. Wow, it will not hit, actually, as the giant creature opens its maw and tries to strike him. He uses his shield to cover himself and manages to parry that attack. For how long? Well, do not ask me, Nautilus.
So, seeing as how this fog is helping absolutely no one, except for healing that guy healing his team, I'm going to try and... Can I move into metal in space and use a spell?
Sure.
So,
You also can drop concentration if you want to and destroy it.
I don't think it's a concentration, is it?
Yeah, it's not concentration. You just make a hazard, basically.
Okay.
But I will then... Oh, no, it is concentration.
Okay.
Huh. I mean, it says it on D&D Beyond. It's a concentration.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You want to drop it or no?
Yeah, I'll just drop it. I mean, I'm gonna
And
drop it and cast another spell, but
as you
I mean,
drop it, you see this man that has multiple eyes on his head. His face is covered with eyes that open and look towards every one of you.
cool, awesome. I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind and try to blast these two in a line straight back into that room.
Okay. As you move forward, is it whoever starts on
Starts
right
their
after?
turn,
Okay.
I believe.
It is, yep. Whoever starts their turn.
And the problem is that you cannot stay there because Madeline is occupying that square. You can put yourself over here, I guess, in front of Talis and not allow anyone to pass.
If I can't push them back into the room, then like it wouldn't stop them. It would just slow them down.
Yeah.
So the focus I wish. I guess I'll just move into Madeline's space, take a non-lethal strike at the one that's been being a
Okay.
pain.
Make the attack.
It would be
for 9 damage, non-lethal.
yeah.
You drop him unconscious. However, you do enter the area for Spirit Guardians, so roll me a Wisdom save.
Fantastic.
I have not rolled for. It's 12 for the first round, so you suffer 6 points of necrotic damage as you see these soldiers, these spectral soldiers with a hammer and a shield striking at everyone around the gauntlet.
Okay. Can I use my reaction to? Oh, I know. I don't think I can. He's not in 5 feet, is he? No.
Yes, he was knocked out.
Balls. Okay, so I'm gonna move out. When I move out of this space, is that guy gonna take a swing at me?
You can go over there if you want to.
Alright, well, I will just move there and then end my turn.
Okay, Pendrell will take a hold action to move on after Hearth. Madeline, your turn.
Yeah, I gotta make that wisdom save.
Yep. You make the save, so you suffer 6 points of damage.
Cool, because if I didn't, I would have been down.
Oh my god.
So am I able to move to this guy? And
Yes.
I'm just gonna go for broke on this guy because I want to make him drop concentration on that spell. So we're gonna hit him with a.
With disadvantage, because as you move forward and he looks at you with multiple spots in his eyes, he's present, he's as we try to strike him, but we still can't strike him.
Your mic
You
went
roboted out, but I get the gist that I missed. So let's just try the ram with this. Alright, well, I'm going to pass turn then. We'll wait for him to come back.
Yep.
I'm just
I
going to
certainly
use
hope this is a room we can just sit in and long rest for a couple hours.
Oh my god. Or at least short rest.
I'm back, and sorry about that. There's a construction crew outside, and they're making a lot of noise as well. So if you hear thudding, it's probably them. Anything else, Madeline?
I think they were in the turn.
Okay, Valen.
Okay, so
Ate a good frizzapple.
yeah, I'm going to move 10 right there. Yeah. Right.
This is one.
No,
There is a one.
okay, move through Nautilus and there.
That's a wall too.
Okay?
There's a wall. You can stay here if you want to, but I don't know if you
Okay,
want.
with the shading there, it's hard to tell. Sorry.
I'm sorry about that.
No. It's the fun of gaming. I'm just gonna zap the big bad guy in the back.
Okay.
That seems to
Roll
be
with
the thing to do.
disadvantage.
Pardon?
With a disadvantage, have a lot of people in front of line.
That's fine. I gotta do something here. So, Pazzow!
That's
Oh,
a
me,
hit.
right.
If it hits,
With
hold on.
disadvantage
Was it?
though,
Yeah.
so roll me one more. It's a hit. One more thing. I'll keep the damage from the 13. When you started your turn, did you make a wisdom save against the Spirit Guardians or no?
No, let me do that. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, I failed.
Okay. You suffer 12 points of necrotic damage as these spectral warriors strike against you, but you move your hand and with a little bit of help, you strike at the gauntlet and he will drop concentration on his spell as striking him on his hand, the Spirit Guardians fade.
Yep. And as a bonus action, I'm actually going to do 2d6 on Madeline.
Thank you.
So let me roll that.
And after you hit him, and they all disappear. You yell yes, and then send aura of light towards Madeline that replenishes her wounds. Hearth.
All right. 10, 20, is that 20 or 30?
I think that was 30.
Yep.
Okay. I use a dash action. 35, 40. Like right here, can I end my turn there?
No, this is the wall. The staging is a little bit messy. This part directly below you, this is the wall. So I don't assume you would be going this way. Probably would be staying like somewhere here or in front of Valen. This one seems pretty beaten up. Up to you.
I'll be right over here. That'll be my turn.
Pendra starts the rope himself now. Talius, your turn.
Run up, regular rapier attack, non-lethal. Pop. Oh. I presume that doesn't hit.
Give me a second because roll 20 again is pressing down.
It was a 10.
A 10 you said?
Yep.
A 10 hits.
Oh, it hits! Oh my god, okay.
Oh no, wait, no, a 10 does not hit, sorry.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I'll just move back then. Has to be done again.
It's like pop. Oh shit.
Sorry about the
No
confusion.
boom, just zoom.
And let's see. The one downstairs will still try to get away from the Mosasaurus, but with not much luck. The one now will try to. How believe Martin is smarter, but we'll try to do as many as possible. So we'll move from there and take an attack against. Simply better now. I hope at least.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, so the attack goes towards Nautilus as he throws his shield toward Madeline and goes towards the Triton, striking him for a good 8 bludgeoning damage. I'm rolling high with those creatures, it seems.
Alright, I'm gonna. I don't want to do that because. How bad's he looking?
This one,
Yeah, the one that just hit me.
he's pretty bad. He's below half, actually.
I guess I can't use my Wrath of the Storm to not deal non-lethal damage, can I?
No, you can't.
Oh, because if he pops, he'll kill me, Valen. So I will just take it begrudgingly.
Okay, the other one moving forward and seeing all of you, he will put his hand, his fist in the air, and he will yell, "You will all kneel before the Black Lord. You will not move any further." As he will cast Bane toward Madeline, Nautilus, and Valen. These are the 3 people he can see. So Madeline, Nautilus, and Valen make me believe. Madeline is okay. Nautilus is okay.
You all make saves?
Charisma save.
Valen, you're afflicted by Bane. No, Talis, you don't have to.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said me as well.
Only
Okay.
3. As your eyes, Valen, flare up red, you also see Madeline and Nautilus as they manage to shrug off the effect as the gauntlet stands before you. The Mosasaurus now will take a bite. Again, the gauntlet. This is more to know if, if somebody else falls, how much time does he have? Before submerging back into the water. Nautilus, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna take a swing at the one right beside me, non-lethal, with the hammer. Again, or try to.
Okay.
Has it been, like, is it engaged with anybody? Like, can I get any advantage from moving?
I believe Valen hit this guy, so no.
Alright, I'll just try a whack.
16 does not hit as he uses his shield to protect himself from the attack.
Alright, I'll stay put.
Okay. Pendra will continue his journey, and that's 15. With a dash action, he'll come over here. Madeline, your turn.
I'm gonna whack this guy since I'm just blocking this guy off right now. So I'm gonna take 2 non-lethal.
Okay.
Yep. There we go.
Yep. The second one drops him unconscious as you have their boss, their superior in front of them. So you try to deal with the last one of the small troops. You swing your blade, he drops down on the ground, but then you go with the pole's end and strike once in his forehead, and he drops down on the ground unconscious. Anything else, Madeline? Movement or?
I will stay where I am.
Okay. Valen.
Okay, so the Bane afflicts me how? Here.
You've got, you deduct D4 on saves and attack rolls.
Okay.
It's the opposite of blast,
I
pretty much.
just wanted to make sure there was no specialness there. Just going to make a Shining Blast at a -4, you said? Or D4?
No, it's a D4.
1d4.
D4 minus. Okay, whatever you roll on that d4, it still hits. So roll me the damage for that. And let me make a con save for Bane. And he's not Bane.
And then I'll be done.
As Valen, wounded severely, you manage to overstep forward before you make a move forward, strike once, again interrupting his photography as he's getting increasingly frustrated with you. Oh,
Okay. 5, 10. Can I disengage around this guy?
you can move over there if you want to, if that's what you're asking, yeah?
Yep. Then, let's see. So, 5, 10, 15, disengage, 20, 25, 30. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, as Hart sneaks into the room, the gauntlet of the Black Portal towards you. Where do you think you're going? As you see everything around you, these pillars are golden, all engraved in gold. Alias.
Okay, I'll run up. Regular. I don't know if we're keeping this guy alive, but that's all I have for now, I guess. Regular rapier, no lethal.
Rapier will not
Non-lethal.
hit. It will not hit.
Darn. I will. Can I scooch by here?
Yeah,
Behind him? Yeah, I'll scooch behind and move out of the way for my friends. That'll be my turn.
you might want to tank some damage for the others.
You know what? You're actually right. I completely forgot hello there. I'll sit here instead, just so somebody can get up.
Okay. So he will turn once at you. Like getting flanked. Over there, we'll take a step back, and then we'll try to throw you on the ground. So make me an critical acrobatics.
Okay. Acrobatic.
That's
Cool,
no
cool.
roll. He will try to sink his mace at your feet, but you jump, and then he will try to throw an attack with his mace against you. That's a hit.
Am I 15? I don't remember. I'm 15, yeah.
It says 15 on here.
Yes,
As you avoid the attack on your face, but he still strikes you on your shoulder, and as the mace strikes against you, you feel the area starts to lose its portion of its vitality, dealing 6 necrotic damage as well. Not a lot.
At this point, Nihilus is angry or angered by the fact that he has been having a terrible time trying to hit anybody with his hammer. So he's just gonna run straight in front of this guy, and I'm gonna try and angrily hit him with the hammer. I was tempted to say even drop my shield, but no, two-handed doesn't give me any benefit, basically. So, pop.
That's a hit.
Good stuff.
Alright.
As you move forward and strike once a powerful blow against him as he tries to fight your attack, you overpower him and strike a powerful blow onto his arm.
I am going to then also move through Talius's space.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I only moved like what 1, 10, and I'm going to purposefully go move up by Hearth.
You'll better luck opportunity.
I will take it. I know it'll probably drop me down, but I want to try it anyway.
He will try to swing his mace against you, but as you have kept your shield, you tumble and raise your shield at the back to avoid the attack.
But one time where I want him to hit me.
Damn.
Endra will then start running forward, and given that you have given him some space, he will move over there, and with his bow and arrow, he will turn to attack. Or, you know what, as he is moving, he will try to take an attack with his dagger, but it will not hit. Madeline, you're next.
Alright, let's move.
And someone needs to give this maid some rogue classes, some teachings.
I don't think I'd be flanking, so I'm just gonna take 2 strikes normal.
Okay.
I mean, you could have probably flanked from where you were.
Okay, well, I think you were out of range is why. Because don't you have to be there to flank him?
Yeah, you wouldn't get flanking.
But I mean, yeah.
15 does not hit.
Alright, let's try.
Also, for every single one of you except Madeline in the very first turn, you all have disadvantage on attack against him.
Oh, right, my bad. Well, that's it for me.
Yep, it's okay. But you move forward, all of you saying, try to make the attacks. He manages to put his ground just fine. A mere soldier against all of you. Valen.
I'm gonna try to zap him.
Okay. You move a little bit further before doing so, but sure. At him.
As I stand over the unconscious body of one of his lackeys, I miss him.
You try to not step on any blisters, any of those tumors, so you're in an iffy position. As you try to throw a sonic blast at him, he ducks and avoids the attack.
And I'll stop there. Pass turn.
Hearth.
Alright.
Get him hard.
Nuke him, Hearth. Nuke him.
I have clear line of sight. I am not going to nuke him. I am just going to use a regular old firebolt.
Oh, it's going so bad.
I missed with a regular old firebolt.
As you throw a firebolt at him, he raises his hand and reveals his black jeweled gauntlet as he blocks the attack. Anything else, Hearth?
Gonna get a bit more insurance. End my turn there.
Talius.
Regular attack again. Let's see. What would do? Nope. God, this
It
is
will not hit.
painful.
As all of you are trying to surround him and defeat him, but he manages to save your spirit, break your spirit, and survive. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I think every person in the initiative order has taken a swing at this guy and missed.
And he instead, right now, will say, you will go nowhere, and he will cast Hold Person at 3rd level to
God.
Hearth, who is moving forward, and Nautilus, who is also a little bit ahead.
And
He'll
just also
turn
as
his
a
hand
note,
toward you, and he'll
Just-
try to...
I was gonna say I was gonna use second wind in that action. Just I didn't want to cut you off.
Oh, okay. So Nautilus and Hearth, make me wisdom
Oh
save.
my god.
Oh.
Hearth, you're paralyzed as he uses his magic to froze you still in person. Nautilus, your turn. You managed to shake off his ability.
I almost just feel like Nautilus would have lightning coming from his goddamn eyes now, just angry. Like, first I can't hit you, now you try to stop me. I'm just gonna discount Barbarian slamming with my Warhammer.
Okay, make an attack. You can go here
Disadvantage,
for
right?
you can
Oh.
go here for flanking bonus. So
Okay.
it's a normal attack, and 9 will hit him. 20
Yeah.
for 9 damage. So let me make a save for him. Con save. He manages to keep the whole person as you move back, like once against the back.
Your mic went out again.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying your mic went out again.
Oh, damn it.
Now you're so quiet.
I think it might be proximity to mic rather than. No, it's I don't know what's going on with
Let
it.
me
Yeah,
change
it sounds like you're in a
my-
can.
Give me a sec.
Go for it.
If you've ever had a two cans on a string, that's kind of what I
Yeah,
imagine.
that's what I
Like,
heard.
Way to D&D, man.
that's the message cantrip. That's all you hear. It's like
It adds immersion.
my God.
Is it better now?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Except that it's very, very quiet.
Turn you up though, I think.
We're audible at least.
Let me change the input.
Yeah. Because I got you turned up to 200%, and it's like a whisper.
Is it better now?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
better.
good.
Hopefully this will be better. But yeah, as I said, he will absorb the hit from you, Novelas, as he's getting ready to retaliate. Hendra will move in front of her and will make an attack with his longbow. That's a hit. Hendra with a rescue. Will that break concentration? It won't. Madeline.
Would he even have hit? Because he has disadvantage, doesn't he?
No, it's within.
Oh,
He's within 5 feet.
I can move into Talius' space and then move out to flank.
Yeah, you can move to Tally Square and then move back up.
Nice.
That's a hit.
the sounds
Oh,
of
okay.
battle I hear.
How you want to do this?
Good stuff.
Annoyed with this, I'm just gonna push Talius aside a little bit, and then just do a
I fall on
spin
the
with
floor.
the glaive and chop his head off.
And as you
Full
do
on
so,
bottom floor.
his full-on multiple-eyed head drops into the ground as the corpse has its skin scorched with radiant energy, as Madeline grasps after defeating her enemy.
I was gonna imagine if it was more monk-like, she would have just cut off the head and then kicked it away. But
Go off
since
it again.
since it's paladin, just obliterate it with divine energy.
Yeah.
Innocent Seraph.
Entire
Man,
head disappeared.
These guys have managed to piss off two holy people pretty good.
Valen, aside from their normal equipment, they do not seem to be carrying something of importance.
All right, I'm taking a health, unless we're taking a long or short rest. I'm taking a health potion again.
Wait, weren't they unconscious?
Yes.
Yep, Valen threw them in.
We're feeding our new pet.
I'm good with that.
Hey, you don't have anything on you? That's a shame.
Bye bye.
Oh, they
Uh,
didn't have any money for the toll, so off they
Yeah,
went.
exactly.
Probably we should
They-
short rest
can't-
and get some hit die.
They can't pay the rent, so we're evicting them.
Well, it depends. Short rest, we expended a lot of resources. I mean, I don't know how long we have. We can attempt to long rest, and then just whoever's on watch, if they see us start changing more, we just stop the long rest. I mean, it's up to you guys, but I think like we all took a pretty bad one with that.
Like I've had no resources since the second area. I have
been-
nothing.
I
Yeah,
have
have
been
a-
kicking it.
Yeah.
I have a
I mean, like,
hammer.
because I feel like at worst we can attempt a long rest, and then it's just like, oh, it's spreading faster. Like, okay, well, we'll just short rest then. I mean, like, I think worst thing that could happen is we try and we can't. It's
Yeah,
up to you guys.
I mean, shit, I could go for a long rest right now. I
Yeah.
mean, if this boss battle is anything worse than what we've just been encountering,
Yeah, we don't stand a chance.
I'd love it if we could actually, hit our enemies.
Yeah.
That I can fight.
And also
So-
have a spell or something to spare, right?
Yeah. So I guess like the idea is we'll like when we do watch, we'll also include part of the watch is like checking everyone that's been afflicted to see if it's progressing rapidly.
Mhm. Yeah, just to make sure, obviously it starts through contact and through spots, but it's not like a disease that it spreads. It's more like this place, this evident,
Right.
whatever exists in this place, the magic, it is pretty invasive.
Mhm. So that's why we also, because we were concerned if we get out of here in time, we should be fine. But yeah. So I guess if everyone's cool with doing a long rest, we'll try that, and just if it starts getting worse, we'll just turn it into a short rest.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay. Give me a second. Mechanically, you can long rest, but at the end of the long rest, you would have to roll me some charisma saves for some warp. Obviously, this is not like a binary effect, like at 7 hours and 59 minutes, you're all fine, and at the 8th hour, something pops up and suddenly Valen has like 3 tongues or something. So it is progressively. It is up to you if you're willing to take a chance and try to not be afflicted with this, or take a risk.
So, I guess every failed save is worse.
You will only make one at the end of the long rest. You will make one save at the end of the long rest, similar to how you did before on short rest.
But
But
the DC is higher.
come again?
I imagine the DC is higher.
It is the same as before, but it's not a very small one. It's like 14. It was the one before. So I'll leave it for you to decide. Like I give you the mechanics standpoint out of character, so but you know how it affects in character. You start the long rest and you start seeing this spreading to some people. To others, it might take longer than that.
I mean, we gotta make a saving throw at the end of either.
And again, obviously, it is not like you will become full monsters by failing a single save, right? They have been here for quite a while, and they have become as monsters as they are right now.
Alright, I'm gonna say I'm gonna try for the long rest.
Because I think even if we fail the saves, like we'll still be better off than if we don't rest and we just go in as is.
We'll just have psychosis. It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll just come out and go back to Cinderfall and start a couple more bar fights.
Oh yeah, that'll get all the madness out of our system.
Okay, so everyone that is staying in here and doing the long rest, I would like a charisma saving throw. Here we go. After a good start.
Off dog,
Oh,
goddamn amazing.
I don't-
start.
Let me see that 8. Let me see that 8.
Oh, I was rolling 8 all last session. I don't trust it. Someone roll first, please.
Oh,
my God.
2 nat 1 so far? Can we get worse, please?
I'm scared. Okay,
Oh,
Hearth.
Hearth?
I'm scared.
Come on. The power of Hearth. Oh, yes! Made it.
As such is the rule of the world. Only
Only-
one blue crew makes the
Yeah.
save.
That is a law.
Let's make one with Pentral as well, shall we? Nope, he does not make it.
Or- Oh, no. Damn. Well,
So the three of you that did not make it, the four of you actually, sorry, roll me d20.
a 20. That's spooksy.
Yes.
Alright.
This is
Oh,
different.
well, I'm
You are-
dead, aren't I?
Wait, did I fail it?
No, not you.
Okay. Cool.
Valen, Nautilus, and Madeline.
I thought you said 4. I was like, hold on
Yeah,
a second.
I was checking back and forth how many failed it and how many no, so numbers got mixed. Give me a second. So that's a
If
1.
I get-
That's a 15.
Don't die.
No,
If I
you
get a
don't.
level of exhaustion, I'm just gonna throw myself into the water. Take me,
From the
dinosaur.
waters I came, to the waters I return.
New character time.
Oh, God damn it. In before.
Do I age another 10 years?
In before, I might as well have just been paralyzed at the start.
So, one by one, Madeline, you start seeing your skin becoming translucent.
Oh.
By the end of the long rest, portion of it has become a good portion of your arm has become quite translucent.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
You're becoming a ghost.
It becomes more slimy, more oozy, instead of ethereal. You can see through it. It's transparent, almost like you can see even your bone inside it after some time, and it is maddening to see. Though it has this good slight advantage that you have advantage on attempts to escape a grapple.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, that's fun.
So, the mutations might be beneficial, except for my one, which is gonna
Yeah, but they look horrific, and I don't want those.
I wanna slim
Like,
arm.
it's gross, get it off.
Okay, so Valen, for you,
He's saving me for last. Oh, God.
Valen, on your palm, on your hand, you can see an eye has appears slowly. After you take all your rest and you try to sleep, I will say that you were last on, you were on the first time that you were keeping watch. While you were sleeping or trying to rest a bit as best as you could to the best of your ability, you had some pain on your hand, but never something that triggered you or made you really ominous, have an ominous feeling about it. But suddenly you feel a burst in your hand, and you hear Valen scream as he looks his hand and sees an eye in his hand. Valen, you do have advantage on perception checks.
I wish I failed these. I want something
Yeah.
cool.
Talius would be all over it.
I grow 2 arms and can use multiple weapons.
Multi-attack, yeah.
If only.
Okay, and for the last one, Nautilus, you feel a very strange, nauseating feeling as if you were about to retch, and at some point you can't just keep it together as everybody is checking on you. Even Pendra will come by, grab you by the shoulder, and you'll just belt. And as you do so, you belt this hideous fly-like black fleas everywhere that cover up a space. And you
I
can,
proceed to burn every single one of them.
and you manage to do so, but you gain
Did I just hear?
not a lot.
Did you just-
Once per day, you have to use your action. You don't. It's not an option. You have to do so once per day to belt enough flies to create an effect similar to fog cloud.
What?
Spell we just got over. We can't escape it.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Can they be like? I guess it's only because of the cave, but I
Dolphin
want to.
flies.
No, can they be like seahorses, like tiny seahorses?
You would wish, but
No.
Such is the way of a curse.
these effects are not tied to your personality, but the personality of whatever lurks inside here.
Damn it.
Does this mean we can take some healing?
Yes, your long rest is, although it is entirely successful, so you all are back to your full health. And you have half your hit dice and your spell slots and all that.
All those spells I used.
Hey, I have magic again. Thank you, God.
You have more magic than before. You have an extra fog cloud. What do you mean?
Yeah, well, so... Oh, is this a help? I think this might be a remove curse sort of deal, isn't it? Or until we leave.
I am not going to answer that.
Damn.
Where's the fun in that?
So,
Greater restoration or rest to remove them.
I
oh,
kind
God,
of
hope
want to
not.
give myself to this place just to see what kind of cool stuff I can get. Maybe not belch flies, but
Alex.
slime arm's pretty cool.
Yes.
Okay. Here's a question. So is it like controlled? I can do it at
Yes,
will.
yes. You can do it once per day, but you have to use it at least once per day. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So you can choose
I
when to do it, but you have to do it.
Oh, damn it! I really wish I could. I really wish Kazan would allow a bag of holding. I just keep this and keep putting flies into the bag of holding, and then eventually just
Fly bag.
unleash this.
Well, they die in there, so you're just gonna throw out a bunch of 500 pounds of dead flies. It's gross.
The weirdest flex in D&D.
Intimidation check, just dumping flies out in the middle of a table.
This is like, I got a currency for you, frog people.
Well, that wasn't exactly what I expected,
I've
but
become the older sister and part frog now.
you are on your way to becoming a slime girl.
No.
You are halfway there, or no, actually, you're like what, a fifth of the way there?
One by one.
I'll
Don't
give
answer
you
him.
some
Don't
time
encourage him.
if you want to do anything over the long rest and have some time to talk between yourselves as you have spent. You will spend quite some time over there. I'll give you the time and end the session right after, because I believe I'm making a lot of noise out of the construction side and my sound is not working perfectly, and I feel like this is a little bit of disservice to you. So I will probably extend it a little bit further the next time, if everyone's okay with it, or if we need to extend it. That's what I mean. Not much more
Yeah,
than
that's
a 30-hour mark.
That's
But
fine.
you do have the time if you want to spend some time now, but it does feel like if we proceed a little bit further, it will be not as good as it would be next time.
Yeah, we stop at a weird spot as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Nautilus, are you all right? That didn't look.
No, it wasn't. This is I guess this is our penalty for deciding to sleep in a cursed dungeon.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We came in here with knowing that some of us wouldn't make it out alive, anyways.
Well, we're not at that part yet, but hopefully we can just all come out of here with belching flies and slimy arms.
See-through arms at that.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to cover this. This probably isn't good in the sun. Is it just one arm, or is it like both of them?
Only your right arm, but you can see that it somehow starts to spread. Like the longer you'll stay here, the bigger impact it will have.
Okay.
Sweet. The longer I stay here, it'll go from flies to wasps. Upgrade murder hornets.
It'll go to murder hornets. Yeah.
So, Fallon, how are you doing?
I feel much better now. I have an eyeball. Look. Hold up my hand.
Oh, Jesus.
That's right.
I can't tell if it's winking at me or blinking at me.
Yes.
It's a good thing that. Oh. I'm not to say anything about your spear use, Valen, but I think it's a good thing you don't use it often, because you do not want a splinter in that eye.
That's true. It's also a good thing. It's also a good thing you don't need glasses. I don't want to imagine getting something.
It'd just be a monocle on a glove.
Oh.
The palm of a glove.
That's okay.
Genius.
Just don't make me sad. It would be odd if I cried out of my pants.
Wait. Valen, I don't mean to make light of a horrible situation. Can you cast one of your spells out of that hand? Like, can you make the eyeball shoot your shining blasts?
That's weird. Gosh. Let me zap something.
You try to use your powers through this new grounded. Wow, through this new eye. Yet, though you can aim quite better with it, you have a way better angle with it, giving you some eyesight. You feel it would be straining to use it in general.
Okay, I share that.
Well, you'll just have to use your other hand then.
While you're also long resting, you do notice and observe or whatever have it. This place, all its walls in this particular region is covered and seethed with gold and adamantium. A lot of adamantium, a very rare material.
Nautilus is going to take his hammer and start chipping away at it.
Probably your hammer will break, just so you
Shit.
know. Adamantium does not break.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gold then. Nautilus does. Wait, I don't.
He's got to make an adamantium pickaxe.
Yeah.
Adamantium half plate. Ooh, I wish I could do that. I wish I had a blacksmith tool on me here. All I can do is navigate to the adamantium. Oh, it's right there. Excellent.
And the one time that I asked you to use it, you failed the check.
Fries.
If you
Could
can
I-
get any of that adamantium off, I can probably cook a very, very, very expensive and fancy meal with it.
Wait, you eat
I'm
that?
gonna.
Oh no, I'm just joking around. Out of character.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
gotcha.
around sometime through after belching up all the flies. I think I'd just go out to the edge and just try to communicate simple ideas with the giant dinosaur. Just, I don't know, out of curiosity at this point, just therapeutic, talking to a big giant fish thing. How's your day going?
Nobody gets me.
As you're doing so, though, obviously the creature will not respond. Your eyes do again gaze upon the last level that remains to be delved upon, remains to be ventured, and you have this eerie feeling, this sense of doom, emanating doom. Something's wrong, something unsettling, something bad is going to happen. You feel it. You are almost certain of it. And though this is a very peaceful sinkhole for hosting such a big creature as this, you see ripples that take different shapes. From what you can tell, this could be omens from your deity. for the one that you are not in very good terms right now, but still an omen of dread, an omen of doom, of unfortunate events.
So rather than looking to the water, can I maybe look up to the sky and just try and see if...
Okay, make me a religion check.
Alright. Well, man, I'm a cleric and I have terrible religion. I
Fair,
have terrible religion.
it's intelligence based.
You
But
see the clouds gathering above, not dark clouds, not clouds that would suggest a storm is coming,
Nice clouds.
but
Pretty clouds.
they do take some interesting shapes. You wish that you had spent more time observing the omens of the sky while you were on your ship, but you didn't spend as much time to be able to decipher them.
I just imagine Angus is now just pointing at clouds and looking at, just trying to make shapes out of them.
it doesn't look like you got anything either, Talius.
Doesn't appear like it.
Do you want to trade?
Can you trade?
I
I just imagined the conversation.
What if I could?
Can we trade? I don't think so.
I mean, I'll just cut off mine. You cut off yours. Sis won't be able to tell the difference, even though we're different shades.
You can see on Pendra similar boils, similar spots that were the ones that the gauntlets were carrying. Not the gauntlets, sorry, the fist of the Black Lord. Obviously, it is not as bad as them, but they have started to grow. As Pendra will say, I hope when we are out of here, this will go away, but it does not matter for now. All it matters is that we succeed on that. I hope your energies that you will replenish from this time will be worth it to be done with this place. You have made it possible for us to reach the end of this road. Let us all see it through.